So today we have MCU Jane Foster as Mighty Thor taking on the DCEU's Wonder Woman. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So let's talk about strength. Jane as Mighty Thor was very strong. She should be nearly, if not as strong as Thor himself, and should definitely be stronger than Valkyrie. The fact that she was able to fight against Gore on equal footing tells us she was one of the strongest heroes the MCU has ever seen. She also absolutely yeeted Stormbreaker into space. But Diana is one of the strongest heroes in the world. She easily tossed a 30-ton tank, took out a bell tower, and took on Ares, and even sent them flying, all in her first movie. And this was the weakest we've ever seen her. She just got more powerful and stronger throughout the movies we've seen her in. She then went on to fight against and beat Cheetah, fight against Doomsday, Steppenwolf, and she was able to stagger a post-resurrected Superman with a headbutt while holding back. Granted, it didn't do much damage or anything, but it did stagger him. Uh, she isn't as strong as Ares, Doomsday, or Superman, but I'd say at least Doomsday is stronger than Gore. So I'd say they're fairly even in terms of strength. Durability. Diana just smiled after being sent flying through a lot of debris and rubble by Doomsday. She also just kept fighting, or at least remained conscious, after other hits from Doomsday, as well as hits from Ares, Cheetah, Steppenwolf, and a post-resurrected Superman. Uh, but Jane doesn't really have any durability feats. I mean, except for the fact she was taking hits from Gore and getting back up, while constantly getting weaker and weaker from the stage 4 cancer. I mean, like I said, Gore is probably on equal footing as, someone like Ares, Steppenwolf, etc. I'd say they're fairly even here. But Diana is much faster. Like, Jane herself doesn't have any speed feats. I mean, she's probably as fast as Thor, who easily deflected blaster fire and temporarily outpaced a dragon. Uh, but Diana's reflexes are just much faster, at least feet wise. She easily deflected a mortar, blitzed a group of Germans at blurring speeds, blocked several bullets from several angles at point blank range, moved 30 feet in an instant, and she was able to block machine gun fire while running in a crouched position to save hostages. Yeah, Diana is faster. So physically, the only real difference is Wonder Woman's greater speed. She's also a better, more skilled fighter. I mean, Jane picked up brawling and how to use Mjolnir as a blunt weapon very quickly. I don't know how much time had passed by the time she had got to New Asgard and picked up Mjolnir, but she picked it up very quickly. But she had no training, and Gore was her first bad guy. But Diana has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and even more hundreds of years of extensive training on Themyscira and martial arts in all forms of melee combat. And she has fought several bad guys, like General Ludendorff, Ares, the god of war, Doomsday, a Kryptonian monster, and Steppenwolf, a warlord. Uh, Ares and Steppenwolf are specifically impressive as they are both very skilled, experienced, and brutal warriors. She's one of the best fighters in the DCEU and definitely the best melee fighter. Now, both technically have a versatility advantage over the other. One carries more weapons, while the other's one weapon has many more abilities. All of Diana's weapons are magically indestructible and strong. Her sword cut Doomsday's hand off. Her lasso of truth helped restrain Doomsday. When she clanks her wrist braces together, it releases a shockwave that sends opponents flying. But Jane has Mjolnir, so she can use it to fly very fast, project and control lightning, and should have been able to manipulate weather just like Thor could. She could also project the broken pieces of Mjolnir as projectiles to take out multiple enemies at once. Mjolnir should be able to go blow for blow with Diana's weapons, like her sword, her braces, her shield, etc. So, who wins? Well, I gotta side with Wonder Woman. Jane Foster as Mighty Thor has the power of Thor and has a powerful weapon in Mjolnir and would put up a great fight. I'm even confident Thor, like regular Thor, would beat Wonder Woman. But what Jane lacks is experience. She's only fought and helped beat one bad guy. And although that one guy, Gore, was very powerful, Diana has fought equally or more powerful foes like Ares, Doomsday, and Steppenwolf. Jane puts up a good fight, no doubt, but Wonder Woman is winning. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace.